Hi, everybody. My name is Noella Rodriguez, and today we're going to be talking about good versus bad bacteria. When we think of bacteria, we often imagine harmful germs. But the truth is, bacteria is essential to life and the environment. Today, my presentation will cover what bacteria are, the roles of good and bad bacteria, where they are found, how to differentiate between beneficial and harmful bacteria, explain how bacteria can help or harm humans, and we'll learn different ways to protect ourselves and really just understand the importance of microbial balance in the body and environment. So, what is bacteria? Bacteria are single celled prokaryotic organisms that can be found everywhere on our skin, in our mouths, in soil, water, air, and our bodies. They come in different shapes and spheres and rods and spirals. Even though they are tiny and invisible to the naked eye, bacteria have existed for over 3 billion years and play a critical role in the Earth's ecosystems. Bacteria can be harmful, helpful, or even just harmless. Let's look at some good types of bacteria. Many bacteria help us survive. For example, in our intestines. Bacteria such as Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium help us digest complex foods and help us produce vitamins such as vitamin K. Without these bacteria, our digestive system wouldn't function properly. They are used in the food industry to ferment yogurt, cheese, and sauerkraut. We also see bacteria used in agriculture. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria helps plants grow by converting nitrogen in the air into a form plants can use. And here we have the bad side of bacteria. Of course, not all bacteria is friendly. We have harmful bacteria, also referred to as pathogens. These pathogens can cause infections and disease. For example, I'm sure you heard of Salmonella and E. coli, which are common causes of food poisoning. We also have Streptococcus and Mycobacterium that can cause serious diseases such as strep throat. And we also have tuberculosis. What makes this bacteria harmful is their ability to produce toxins or invade and damage our tissues. How does bacteria make us sick? Bacteria makes us sick by multiplying in our bodies and producing harmful substances called toxins. These toxins can damage cells or block important processes in our bodies. For example, our immune system fights these bacteria, but the battle itself often causes inflammation, fever, and pain. This is why early treatment with antibiotics or supportive care is so important. Fighting against bacteria. Our bodies are home to trillions of bacteria, most of which are beneficial. Maintaining a balance of good and harmful bacteria is key to staying healthy. We can do this by keeping a good hygiene, such as hand washing and cooking food correctly. Probiotics found in foods like yogurt can help restore good bacteria after antibiotic use. However, overuse of antibiotics can lead to antibiotic resistance, which means bacteria adapt and become harder to kill. This is why doctors recommend only using antibiotics when necessary. Something interesting. Did you know that only 1% of bacteria causes diseases? In fact, we actually have more bacterial cells in our bodies than human cells. Another fun fact is bacteria are known to be extremophiles. So this means that bacteria survives extreme conditions, such as boiling hot springs or being frozen for thousands of years, which really shows the incredible survival skills of bacteria and just how diverse and adaptable they are. In conclusion, remember that not all bacteria is bad. Bacteria is everywhere, and while some can cause illnesses, many are essential for life, health, and the environment. We rely on them for digestion, food production, and maintaining balance in nature. The key is to respect both good and bad aspects of bacteria by practicing good hygiene and using antibiotics wisely. And that is it, everyone. Thank you all for listening.